Last week, we had a chance to talk with Doug Shipman, the executive director of the new National Center for Civil and Human Rights in Atlanta. Some of the center's first guests have been people who have much more than a passing interest in the history it chronicles. These are the stories that they have lived.
I think that we've come a long way, but I think that we still have a long way to go. Point being, the fact that we're still fighting over voters' rights. We're still dealing with discrimination of women.
Julia Humbles was one of the original Freedom Riders. On July 2nd, she will join all Americans in marking the 50th anniversary of the signing of the Civil Rights Act. She says she has witnessed a change.
When I looked at a person's face and saw them looking at me, the hate that came through, that they were holding their babies in their arms, and the babies could hear them saying, "Kill those niggas." I think that we changed many, many hearts and many, many minds, and that was what it was all about.
The signing of the act followed a white supremacist attack the previous September that killed 4 young girls in a Birmingham church. Barbara Cross's father was the pastor, and she shared with us the emotions that followed.
It was devastating to children who thought they were in a place of safety, and to know that your friends were dead in the bathroom. It took away a lot of the innocence.
Katrina Robertson Reed lost a cousin in the bombing. Like many we spoke with at the new center, she says civil and human rights remain a work in progress.
I see so many things that remind me of what it was like 50 years ago, reoccurring now. Things that are said, the manner in which people are treated, lack of respect.
The center is getting a lot of national publicity, which is good. You were down there this morning. What were your impressions?
I was. The first thing that comes to mind is that you recognize as you're down there just how many living legends are still around us here in Atlanta. Andy Young, John Lewis, and so many of the people who fought the battle for civil rights. So it was thrilling to see that the city of Atlanta finally has a way to recognize the great achievements of these individuals.
What was your, I don't know if say best exhibit, that's not the right word, but which one impressed you the most?
It's one of the things that's terribly moving. Of course, we saw the stained glass representations of the 4 girls who were killed in Birmingham, but you can sit at a lunch counter, as students in downtown Atlanta did, and you can put on earphones and hear the kind of things that happen to those students, people yelling racial slurs, "Get out of here," and it really puts you right in the middle of it all.
All right, well, Bill, thanks very much. I'm sure a lot of people are looking forward to visiting it.